Hey guys, welcome to this week's weigh-in results. So, if you are new here, I have just rejoined Slimming World to try and lose some weight. I'm the heaviest I've been, like ever, and the last few years have just, it's creeped up on me. And so I've rejoined Slimming World. So last week was my first week on plan and I got weighed in on Wednesday. So we're going to talk about the results. Before we talk about the results, let's talk about how we got on and just how I'm feeling and why I rejoined Slimming World. Because if you've watched previous videos, you're probably thinking like, you wear calorie counting, what's going on? Background, I followed Slimming World. I lost weight on Slimming World. I probably lost probably about 14 pounds on Slimming World. I kind of, up to Christmas, I just completely went off the rails. Christmas came around, started calorie counting, but just never really stuck to it. Found it far too difficult to fit in with my everyday life. And then, yeah, I didn't realise how much weight I'd actually put on. I think everybody gets this moment when they're like, I need to do something about it. So my moment was yesterday. For a few months now, I've just been wearing like leggings, joggers, because other things just don't feel comfortable on me. The other day I thought, I fancy wearing a pair of jeans. So I thought I'll go for, I have like a backup pair of jeans, which they're bigger sized. I can always fit them on whenever I've put weight on. I thought, I'll put them on. Went to put them on, couldn't get them over my thighs. So not only, it wasn't even the fact that I got them up and I couldn't do them up, I couldn't get them over my thighs. That's when I was like, all right, come on Danielle, we need to do something about it. This is just getting out of hand. So that was my realisation. A bit of a vain one, but it is what it is. We all kind of get that light bulb moment, whether it's looking at a picture, whatever it may be. And that was mine. So yeah, rejoined Slimming World, had my first week on plan. Last week, how did I get on? Not great. I don't think I went in with it with a strategy. I kind of just went in with it as in, it was on a whim. I was just like, it was the day before, like, so I joined on a Wednesday and it was the Tuesday before. I was just like, I'm gonna join Slimming World. So I hadn't prepared, I hadn't got the right food in. I just hadn't got myself a strategy to start the plan, and so I felt like I failed the first week, if I'm honest. I had a few days on and then I just kind of went off the rails. So it wasn't a great start, but I just don't think I'd prepared myself, and that's me being completely honest. So I went on scales. So week 1 scales, and I had a maintain, which honestly most people would be gutted, but I knew what I'd done. I couldn't pretend like, oh my god, why have I not lost anything? I didn't lose anything because I didn't stick to plan and I ate the wrong sort of foods, and I absolutely know that. So got weighed on Wednesday, it's now Saturday. Have been completely on plan, feel really, really positive. Went to the garden centre today and the boys all had cake, and I was like, what cake you having? And I didn't have one. I took myself a hi-fi bar and I had a hi-fi bar, because that's where I find I trip up. When I'm at home, I'm fine. When I go out, that's when I struggle. I love like social eating. I love going out and having something to eat. Yeah, it's one of my pleasures in life. So that's kind of a habit that I'm trying to take control of a little bit more. Yeah, I'm feeling really, really good about it now. I feel like I am a lot more in the zone. Now, what I wanted to say, if anybody has just started a weight loss journey, whether it's Slimming World, calorie counting, whatever it may be, I feel like I've come up with the best analogy for it. So the way I am thinking about it is, if you're just starting or you've been doing it for a little bit and you're struggling to stop on plan, the way I like to think of it is, I look at a weight loss plan as a business. So when you are first starting a business, you don't go in thinking, I'm gonna start a business and I'm gonna make money and then just start it, because you would fail. If you're just going to start a business, you would go in with a strategy, how you're going to do it, what you're going to do. You would have a plan for it to succeed. And that's exactly the same as a weight loss journey. If you just go in and go, I'm going to lose weight, but you've got nothing in place, you're setting yourself up to fail. And also with a business, every so often you analyse, you know, your strengths, your weaknesses and how you can improve. It's the same here. when you get, you know, a few months down the line, whatever it may be, if you feel like, you know, you're maintaining a lot, you're kind of gaining a little bit, whatever it may be, you kind of need to analyse where you're going wrong. You may be thinking that you're doing really well on plan, but actually you've started to forget to weigh your healthy extras. You started to have an odd takeaway here or there, and then you're like, ah, okay, so that's why I'm not seeing the results I want to see on the scale. So I think that's really interesting way of looking at a weight loss journey, is kind of seeing it a bit like a business, and you need to really have a strategy and a plan in place to succeed. And that's exactly, after I come out of weigh-in, I was like, I need to get my head in the right frame of mind. And we all know with a weight loss journey, it's like 90% in your mind. We know what we need to do, we know what the right foods are, and we know what the wrong foods are for weight loss, but yet we still find it difficult. And it's because we've got in our own little habits of doing things. For me, as an example, in the evenings we always have a treat, and even if I've had my tea and I'm not hungry, I'm completely full, it's become a routine of us having like a cup of tea, the kids having a milk, and all having a treat. And that's something I just do. So I still enjoy doing that, so I just make sure I save either some sins, or I make like a low sin snack, whatever it may be. I'm trying to kind of put that in place a little bit more. I'm also trying to have it as more of like a higher protein pudding, because what happens with me sometimes, especially if I'm stopping up late to edit or anything like that, I find when it gets a little bit later, because I'm still up, I start to get a bit peckish. Whereas if I made like a protein pudding, which was delicious last night, and it had like a caramel protein pudding, fat-free Greek yogurt, berries, and then high fibre, kept me going all evening. I did work in the evening, absolutely fine, didn't feel like I needed to snack or anything. So that's a good point if anybody kind of is one of those people where it gets a bit later in the evening, they feel like they want to kind of have a snack. If you're going to be doing that, try and have higher protein snacks. Like, you don't have to be snacking on a boiled egg, you don't have to be snacking on a piece of ham. You know, there is some really nice puddings you can make which are high in protein, and it's just going to give you that filling power. What I'm going to do either today or tomorrow morning is I'm going to make some rice pudding. I think I've got the rice in. I'm really hoping I have, because I've got that in my mind that I want to make that, because that will be great like evening puddings for me. And it's so versatile. I make it plain with a little bit of sweetener, and then I just add my toppings as I go along. So that's something I want to do, so I'm really hoping I've got that in, because that's a great option to try and help keep you on plan. Also, the roulade I wanted to make, and they didn't send me my quart. That is an amazing Slimming World pudding, and it's so low sin, no healthy extras, and it is delicious. Honestly, that is one of my favourites. And and also when you put it in the fridge, and it kind of feels like it's like ice cream, because it's nice and cold, and oh, it is so nice. So yeah, so I've got some puddings in my head that I can have which are really low sin, and they're going to keep me on plan. So yeah, I just need to find the time to try and make them, but I think that may be a job for tomorrow, because it's Saturday filming this, the day's getting on, so I think that's a great job for tomorrow. I just wanted to briefly mention a new product that I've been trying. So now I'm getting in my sort of mid-30s, I am trying to implement a bit more skincare into my routine, because I am a bit naughty for it. I received these products. So we have the Eye Defying Kit. It consists of smoothing wrinkle anti-aging eye cream and a restorative anti-aging eye serum, two excellent products with ultimate comprehensive anti-aging performance, as well as good moisturising and conditioning properties. Perfect kit for addressing your main eye concern. So you use these morning and evening. Now I have had these for over 7 days, because before I mentioned them I wanted to try them for myself and give them a good fair chance. So I have been trying these for 7 days, and I have definitely been enjoying them. Now we're giving you a bit of a close-up of my eyes here. So here I am starting to get the old wrinkles, the eye crows. I think, are they called eye crows? Eye crows. That doesn't sound right. So yeah, I am starting to get a few wrinkles under here now. So I have been using these morning and evening, and I absolutely love them. What I also like about them as well, even though you've got the serum, it doesn't feel too oily or greasy on my face. So I used it this morning. So I used the cream first and then I used the serum after. Within 5 minutes I put my makeup straight over it and it didn't feel greasy or anything. It absorbed really, really well and didn't sit yeah, you know, sometimes it can sit on your skin and it doesn't feel great when you're trying to put makeup on. So they are really useful to use in the morning and evening as well. It does come in the pack of 2, which is great. So you've got them both together. So these products are actually really affordable, but I also have a 20% discount for you guys. So I will pop the discount on the screen, but I'll also pop a link and the discount in the description below. So if you are looking for any sort of wrinkly cream, they have other serums and things like that, but so definitely check them out. And if you do want to purchase something, don't forget we have a 20% off code you can use. So this week's wearing results we've had to maintain, but we are absolutely fine with it. We know why. I left weigh day still feeling really positive and knowing what I needed to do to get a good loss next week. So fingers crossed for me, guys, that next Sunday we're gonna come on and we're gonna have a big loss. We can do this. I'll be filming tomorrow what I eat in a day. It's Sunday, so we're gonna have some nice delicious things on that. I think we're gonna prep some rice pudding if I can find the rice. So yeah, really exciting video. So I'll be filming that tomorrow and that'll be up next week. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.